So it's currently 11 o'clock at night and I just got finished kind of putting a bulk buy together. It is Saturday morning, or sorry, Saturday morning. Wow, I'm like losing my mind. It is Saturday night. Tomorrow is Sunday, and if you guys aren't aware, Sunday I always do, or not always, but I usually tend to do bulk buys with a local eBay seller. Now the eBay seller is huge. I'm talking, he has 16,000 items listed on one eBay store by itself. So he kind of just helps me out more than me helping him out. You know, he doesn't need to buy from me, and I've even made this clear to him. I'm like, I appreciate you because, you know, you do help me more than I help you. And if that probably doesn't make sense to you, it's like, why would he help you more than you help him? He does make money, you know, but he doesn't make enough, or like he doesn't make a lot off of me, I should say. You know, it's just kind of like, you know, okay, I'll do this, I'll get the bulk buy off of you, I'll make a little bit, not as much as he probably could if he would buy from like a wholesale retailer or you know, just any other place you can kind of get bulk buys. So I really do appreciate him in that sense, and it kind of helps me out because at the end of the week, what I do is I kind of just look on what's been sitting for a while, what hasn't sold, what hasn't gotten traction, meaning what people don't ask questions about, what people don't ask sizing about, just stuff like that. People aren't interested, so I can kind of flip it to him, and then I can continue, you know, use that cash for the following week to go out and continue using thrift store. Now I am selling him 50 items for $500, and you're like, wow, $10 an item. Some of the items are gonna be worth, you know, $50 by itself. But you have to understand, when you're doing bulk buys, literally all I did was go to the thrift store, buy it, come home, take a picture, send it to him, and that's it. I don't have to list it, I don't have to take measurements, I don't have to ship it out, I don't have to do any of that. No customer service is literally gone off my hands. Yesterday, you guys saw me hit up my little hole in the wall. I got a whole duffel bag full of stuff, only spent $50, and I got so many items. Now that $50 in return probably made me about $150. So I probably made about $100. Now if I would sold every single piece as is, I'd probably make close to $500. But it's just, you know, first of all, I bought a lot of jackets. It's summertime, so I don't really want to sit on a bunch of those jackets. So that's the reason why I'm doing it. So enough me rambling. Let me just kind of show you guys a few items. Now this I kind of just threw in just at last minute just to kind of help him out, you know, just so he can get, you know, maybe $50 to $100 for these. Basically, I have Jeremy Scott's. We have this Marmont. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but this is a very nice jacket. I'm not going to go through everything, but just kind of, you can kind of get an example. I think this Jordan jersey is actually fake. That's the reason why I'm selling it to him. Just, I don't know. Jackson, can you move, please? But I'm just going to show you guys quickly, you know, Mickey shirts, Tommy jeans. Watch out, Jackson. Mickey, Polo, Falcons. I am giving him the Porsche. He can't sell that on eBay just because it's not an authentic Porsche jacket, but he is going to maybe sell it on his Instagram. You can see a starter Penguins jersey, Nike. Now, granted, this Nike Seminoles jacket I got for $5. I'm selling it to him for $15. So I'm literally just tripling my money. Yes, I could probably get $30 for it, but I'm tripling my money, and I literally picked this up today. Like, today, I picked it up a couple hours ago, and it's already gone. So I'm happy with that. This Puma, we picked it up today also. I paid $6 at the thrift store. I'm charging him $15. So it's just like, if I can triple my money, I'm happy. I'm honestly so happy. These North Face fleece, you guys saw me pick up for $1. I'm selling them to $15 each. So I made $14, and then there's 2 more. So that means I made, what, $45 on these 3 by itself. So, you know, it just, obviously you're like, well, if you're selling it for $15, then how does it break down to $10? Well, that's the thing, is there's some t-shirts in there that I just kind of just threw in for $1, $2, $3, $4, so it kind of equals out. So yes, you know, 50 items, $500, it breaks down to $10. But when I did do the pricing, I did like add up, you know, $20 for this, $15 for this, $30 for this. It just kind of breaks down to that as the average price. So I'm gonna quickly head to bed. We have to wake up early, about 6:30, so we can go to the flea market, sell him this, and then kind of maybe just walk around the flea market. This is gonna be kind of the intro for today. I will see you guys up bright and early in the AM. And this is the exact reason why the $15 investment for this bag was way worth it. Look at the size of the bag compared to little old Captain. Captain's like 15 pounds. This bag's probably like 150 pounds. Not that heavy, but it's just crazy. I fit 50 plus items in this whole entire bag bunch of heavy jackets, Carhartts. And what I like is that this actually snaps closed, and then it has this little shoulder strap, so I can kind of throw it over. But man, this thing is so big. I could probably fit Jackson in it. Jack, you think you could fit in there? Stand next to it. Come over here and sit down. Come here and let's sit. Nope. Yeah, you could probably fit in it. You could probably fit in it, big boy. Well, currently 7 o'clock. We made it with the huge duffel. Waiting to sell now, and then we're gonna walk around the swap and see if we can find anything sitting or not. So much stuff. Alright. Damn, look at this little pocket bike. I should get this and just stunting around little thrift stores on this thing. Wonder what it is. 85, 50. Let's see what stuff we can find. Today there's not many vendors at all. Probably about half of the normal vendors, so we're not expecting anything, but I think we're gonna hit up some yard sales in a little bit. $1, anything on that table. $1, anything. No. Bunch of stains. How much is a t-shirt?
5. You want that one?
Huh?
You want that?
No, too much stains.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's too dirty. The whole shirt. Thank you though. Way too dirty. What the fuck? $5 for that? You're crazy. Damn, look at these. These are sick. Air Force Ones. Well, an empty duffel and $500 richer. Alright, so I didn't film just because it was kind of like a heat of the moment. Basically, we were walking around Swap Shop and I walk up to this one box and it had like a half fold in it, ripped it open, and I started looking and there's like a couple vintage shirts. I'm like, oh, okay, this is sick. Like vintage like X-Men shirts and Marvel comics and just like stuff like that. I'm like, okay, this is sick. Like keep pulling out, keep pulling out. Literally vintage shirt, vintage shirt, vintage shirt, vintage shirt. Like keep going after another. Basically, to round up everything, we got 20 shirts, like 3 jerseys, 2 crew necks, and 1 Supreme thing. It doesn't make sense while all of that was mixed in, and you guys are probably gonna be like, there's no way. It's not a hype thing, like it's just a Supreme flannel, but we're on our way to my house right now to kind of show you everything. We were gonna go get lunch, but I was like, you know what, let's just go back to my crib to kind of show everything because I didn't get to film at all. I didn't want, the lady that was selling was like right in front of us. I didn't want to just pull out the camera as we're going through the shirts. But basically we got everything for $40, and when you see what we got, it's just a gold mine. We got this super sick 1997 Chicago Bulls Michael Jordan shirt too, single-sided, just crazy. So I'll catch up to you guys once we're at my house. So for lunch today we came to this Cuban spot, the Nuevas, I think it's 925. I've showed you guys here before. They make like the best Cuban and steak sandwich. I got a steak sandwich today, but it's a nice little hole in the wall spot. They got seatings back there and everything. Nice little underneath shade outside. It's a beautiful day. It's like 90 degrees though. It is so hot in South Florida, it's ridiculous. And if you guys didn't notice, these are the Oakley glasses I actually thrifted for $6. If you remember, the lenses were all scratched up. I actually went on eBay and ordered these for $15, so $21. I got basically a brand new pair of Oakley sunglasses, so fire. Best steak sandwich ever. So these are basically all the vintage shirts we got. As you see, 1993 Punisher, Marvel Comics, X-Men, X-Force from 1992, Spider-Man from 94, Ghost Rider X-Men from 92, Spawn, Doom, Star Trek. I think it's another Doom. X-Men. All these are from 92, 93. Obviously this is from 97. Wolverine. So much stuff. Batman. So those were the comics, and now this is basically the rest of the t-shirt slash crew necks. We have this I don't even know how to pronounce it, V. Ritchie. I know this is a really expensive retail brand, V. Ritchie Paris. Super nice, have like a suede, multicolor little cut and sew. We did pick up this New Age Jordan, little retro, Champions of the World. Another New Age Chicago, Derrick Rose tee, brand new with tags. Double-sided vintage Nautica. We have the Nautica Challenge. Then we have the big Nautica spill out on the front. Old school vintage Marvel little Ghost Rider crew neck from 93. Detroit Red Wings CCM little crew neck. Star Trek. I don't know if I put this in the pile of t-shirts or not. CCM Panthers jersey. And then we have two Detroit Red Wings jerseys. We have a CCM one, and then we have an old school logo athletic. And the Supreme piece that we did find, again, nothing too hyped, but this was brand new, sealed in the bag. We have the Supreme New York blue flannel, 100% authentic in the large. And basically, those were the finds of today. Now, keep in mind, we got all that for $40, which is kind of insane. Now, before people already start blowing me up, every single t-shirt that I showed you is sold. Not the Nautica, not the stuff, but basically every t-shirt that I just showed you on the floor, like all the Marvel t-shirts are already sold, the Michael Jordan sold, everything is sold. Please do not DM me asking how much, asking everything. I'm sorry, I posted on my Instagram. I sold about 4 t-shirts individually, and then somebody bought the rest of the t-shirts. So literally all of them are gone. Once I posted on my Instagram, I got probably 100 DMs of people asking what size, how much, measurements, and all that. So please do not ask me how much. The Marvel shirts are already gone. Whatever is still for sale, check the link down below, emcvlogs.com. I have that plus 100 items for sale, so make sure you guys go check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. Make sure you guys come back tomorrow for another video at 8 p.m. And don't forget, guys, let's get it.